So hello everyone and welcome to the first pilot episode of Games with Gold. And what I want to do here is go ahead and in these episodes give you a synopsis of the free games that you get with Xbox Live. And I mean, it's really cool that Microsoft does this. It's one of the things that I like about Xbox, and in addition to the achievements. So if you like these little episodes that you're getting here, just go ahead and do that little red subscribe button down there. Bear with me as I get used to this. But during these sessions, I just want to give a synopsis of the game, give my first impressions of it. Is it worth it? I mean, yeah, it's free, but it still uses a lot of hard drive space typically, and you don't always want to load it up with a bunch of rubbish. So this was one a few months ago actually, and I'll pick this up on the next month with the actual episode 1. But I want to start with this one because this is one that I was going after just because it was easy, and it did have achievements that you can gain and collect without too much trouble. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this and see, you know, if you could go back in time and download this when it was still free. Apparently we're going to sync data. That's always fun. I don't know why we need to do that. It's been a while since I played this, so maybe that's part of it. But again, if you wanted to go and download one of these games and fill up some precious hard drive space, would you want to do it with one of these? I've already done episode 1 of this particular game, so we're going to go to episode 2. And we're going to pause real quick. This is another one of my screens here, so bear with me. As I get back over here, and I'm going to do episode 2. And just so you guys know, in this particular instance, I'm following a guide posted on xboxachievements.com. And it was posted by, come on, phone's being slow. Who is this posted by? Tempora Wizard. So Temporal Wizard posted this particular walkthrough, and I find these very beneficial, especially if you're just going for achievements. And that's the only reason you really play this game, because it's not like the movies. It deviates a little bit. It adds some more, I don't know, little tidbits here and there. Whether they're canon or not, kind of irrelevant, but hey, let's see if we can get tannin. So we've already met Doc. We've gone back in time. Uh-oh, episode list. Thought I already did this. Let's go there. Well, oh, okay. I'm already on episode 2. Let's go new game. Maybe. Show goals. No, I don't want to see goals, because I have a walkthrough already. Should need to do that. So I've already gone back in time. Dr. Emmett Brown has been locked away in a jail for, I don't even remember what it was. It's been so long since I played episode 1. But of course it was a misunderstanding, and our job was to get him out. But, we were successful at one point. So let's see where we left them off at. 1931. Again, the voice acting in this is pretty good. Not too bad. But it's not really a game I'd play to enjoy. It's nice to wind down and just get some cheap achievements if that's what you're into. And frankly, I am, because life's hard. So if you can go and play a video game and get some dinky positive feedback about, hey, I did something good, I got an accomplishment, an award, go for that.
Yeah. Local accountant beaten. Left for dead. Local accountant Arthur McFly was severely beaten and left for dead on the steps of the Hill Valley Courthouse last night.
They're gonna kill my grandpa?
Shannon's goons, no doubt. Probably in retaliation for Arthur answering that subpoena you delivered.
What are we gonna do?
I'm not sure what we can do. According to this, your grandfather was dumped on the doorsteps of the courthouse 5 minutes ago.
My dad's picture is disappearing.
That's a time stream catching up with your grandfather's fatal wounds. Which means your father will never be born, and neither will you. Unless...
Well, another reason
When
I'm
did you
doing
last
this
see your grandfather?
as the
4 o'clock
initial
in the town
episode. We'll
square.
get to that here in a minute.
Let's give him enough time to make his deposition.
Right.
We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
That shouldn't be a problem in your case. I mean, you were in jail.
All right, let's get moving before the police find us.
Freeze!
Ah,
Step out of the car with your hands up.
So this was also, it's October 21st. So if you remember the movies, that's where Emmett went to the future.
What was that?
October
was what?
1st, 21st,
Crap! I
2015.
heard something back there.
I think you're mistaken, officer.
Well, looks like I caught me a fugitive. Carl Sagan, the speakeasy arsonist.
Alleged speakeasy arsonist, if you don't mind.
What the heck kind of buggy
Now,
is
so let's
that?
go to the driver's
Stay
side.
back. It's a prototype, still untested, liable to blow up at any moment. Or suddenly take off without warning.
That's so. There it is again.
I think the night air is playing tricks on you, officer.
What is it,
Let's
some
go to the
kind
rear
of foreign
bumper.
job? German or something?
Not at all. This is solid American workmanship.
The DeLorean keys.
Huh. Now I'm sure something's back there. Looks like
Go to
something
the
out of Buck
passenger
Rogers.
side.
A year from now, everybody will be driving these babies.
I can't let them know I'm here.
Okay, we can't go yet.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a promotion in this.
Front
You're getting to
bumper.
be a valuable commodity in Hill Valley.
That's very gratifying to hear.
I hope you don't mind cooling off a few minutes till reinforcements get here.
I don't mind, but the car may have other ideas.
What was that?
What was what?
Crap.
I heard something back there.
I think you're mistaken, officer.
I'd like to get a closer look at that getaway car.
What's that? Off in those bushes.
Huh?
Go to the driver's seat.
Hey,
Okay.
stop!
Doc,
Go! Save your grandfather! I'll be fine until you get back.
you got it, Doc.
Again, voice acting's good. Not that
What
great.
was
Stories,
that?
stories, but not horrible. And really slow gameplay. But if you've got a few hours to kill at a time, you know, some easy achievements, here you go.
4:55. Artie's
That's
got to be
it.
in there somewhere, spilling
Let's
his
just
guts
play.
to the DA.
Maybe we can enjoy it, right? After all, it's a pilot.
There he is. All I got to do is get to him before...
Mr. Crockett! I was wondering if I could do a little follow-up interview with you about the plight of poor Mr. Sagan. My sources indicate that Judge Brown will be setting him free tomorrow.
I wouldn't bet on that.
What's that?
Nothing. Listen, can we talk later? I've really got to get to the courthouse right now.
Really? Why?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what I pick here, apparently.
My grandpa's being sued for alimony by his niece. It's complicated.
Oh, well then. Carry on. And do put that vicious dog of yours on a leash, will you? We have laws about that sort of thing, you know.
Sure, no problem. Ah! Ah! Oh, come on, yesterday, Marty. Stop talking and get moving.
Apparently we didn't
Einstein?
save Doc from jail. But we're going to.
Einstein, what is it, boy? Stay, boy! Crap! Einstein!
I bet I need to interact with that stick. What do you think? Interact with the stick. Interact with the stick. Where's the
Is
stick?
it a squirrel, Einie?
Get the stick. Get the stick. Get the
You want to
stick.
play? Okay, let's play.
Hurry before I
What are you
lose
up
it.
to, Einie?
That's right. A. There we go.
Go get her, Einie.
We had to throw it at Edna. I had to find Edna first.
You!
Oh! Get this mangy animal away from me!
Come on, Einstein. Get away from the nice lady.
My shoes!
Einstein, no.
No!
Way to go, Einie. Now to get into that courthouse and grab Artie before Tannen's guys. Ah! Ah!
Hey,
Oh, God. Hey.
according to my calculations, the rotary engine for a full-scale rocket drill requires
So this is Emmett
1.21
as a,
kilowatts of power.
youngster.
Can you check over my work to make sure? Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah. But I need to get to Arthur.
Why?
And his father's a judge, so he's a clerk in the courthouse, but he secretly
He might be headed for an accident.
wants to be a scientist.
Arthur McFly may not be the most coordinated fellow around, but I'm sure he can walk up a flight of stairs. Come on, shouldn't we be getting on with our work? We're on a strict deadline, right?
Sure. But Arthur's on an even deader deadline.
Why are you so suddenly concerned about Arthur?
Oh, hell. Oh, my God. What the hell is that?
What's what?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
No, I mean before, while I was walking towards you.
I wasn't talking to anyone. I was working on equations for my rocket drill.
No, I mean after. Never mind. Let's get going.
Follow me.
I thought I'd never leave. At least now I have a clear shot to the courthouse.
Oh, what shenanigans will we have next?
You gotta come with me. Look, you're in a lot of danger. What do you mean I'm in danger? No time to explain,
So that's
Gran.
his grandpa.
Artie, just promise me you'll stay at the police station until...
Artie McFly. Just the guy we're looking for.
Hey, fellas.
He's like a bookie for
Get
the
'em.
gangsters. Hardy. That's the oldest book.
Artie? I better pick up their trail before I start fading out again.
So now we want to go to that soup kitchen. That's where they do their illegal gin running. Moving around in this thing is really hard though. Controls are not great. You can't run. Let's see if we can move down there. Might make it a little better.
Looks clear. All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
Artie, How's my favorite accountant doing?
Oh, I've been better.
I'm so sorry to hear that, McFly. Trixie, take a powder, doll. We got business to discuss.
KO, you boys play nice now. Mwah! Nice to see you again, Audie.
You too, Miss Trotter.
Yeah, we're all happy as clams. Now scram. Are you guys stupid? What are you thinking, bringing this fish food to my doorstep? We just thought that was your first mistake. Thinking. Look at me. Do you ever catch me thinking? Huh? Don't answer that. Look, just drag him inside, find out what he told the DA, then get rid of him.
I think we can handle that.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I've got an arsonist to snuff out. And will one of you slobs start hauling these crates in?
We're on it, kid.
So, wait for him to get drug in there.
So far, so good. Huh. I better get in there quick.
Alright, let's interact with the median crate.
Contents. One winged goddess.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Interact with the medium crate again.
Nice fit. Here goes nothing.
Get the crates, cue ball. Stir the soup, cue ball. Clean out the bloodstains, cue ball. Shit, I'm not a gangster, I'm a freaking butler. Now, which one of you guys goes in first? Jeez, for a gal with no arms, you sure is heavy. Whoops.
Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to conduct a professional interrogation over here.
Where should I put this?
Just shove it behind the bar.
I'll just shove you behind the bar.
Come on, Artie.
Hey, an achievement.
Jeez, how much chloroform did you put on that rag anyway?
Why?
Because I'm having a hard time bringing Sleeping Beauty here around.
Let me see. Hey, Artie! We got a few questions about you and the DA.
D-A-D-D?
You see what I'm working with here?
Seems to be catching.
Zane, wake up!
Oh, sorry, boss. This stupid cold's got me wiped out.
Well, try to stay awake long enough to finish that poster, will you? We got a club to open in a few days. And turn off that sign, would you? Wake up, sleepyhead.
Alright. Now, I want to...
Come on, Artie, wake up. You're sleeping your life away. Literally.
Numbers. Chloroform, Zane, sign switch. I don't see any numbers. Bottle, look over the counter.
Zane, how's Trixie's poster coming?
See for yourself.
Ooh, swanky.
But her beauty mark's on the other cheek.
Oh, I found numbers.
72330.
Alright.
A combination to a lock?
Now, to interact with chloroform.
No wonder Artie's so out of it.
Still can't get Trixie's nose right.
Alright. Use chloroform on the ink bottle. A riveting tale here.
Oh, hey guys.
Stop using chloroform on the ink bottle.
Say, wake up, you lazy bum.
Must have been the cold.
Cold my eye. He's been dipping into the inventory.
Inventory. One more on down. 2 to go.
Think there's a way we could get Rip Van Winkle here talking in his sleep?
Yeah, I sleep talked once.
Ow!
With the panic button.
What the?
I think we blew a fuse.
Well, go up to the soup kitchen and get a new one.
Why me?
You'd rather hang around and talk to this guy, huh?
3 days are here again.
Yeah, I'll just get that fuse.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Panic button. Now I need to find a bottle. There's no bottle.
Oh, God.
Ah. There's a bottle.
You're trying my patience, Artie. Wake up, sleepyhead.
McDermott's Canadian whiskey.
Now I want to do panic button again. X. And then hit him with the bottle.
Wham! Right in the kisser.
And I feel another achievement coming on.
Hey, you. Wait, do I know you? Not for about 40 years.
Is anyone down there?
Everything's spinning. Come on, Artie. Let's get out of here before these jerks get a chance to kill you. Wait a minute. They were gonna kill me? Great.
This isn't funny, guys. Is anyone down there?
Is it coming? Is it coming? Not yet, apparently. Oh, there he is.
Perfect timing. Hang on, Grandpa. We've got a pickup to make. Need a lift?
I thought you'd never ask. Ah, what's he doing here?
It's a long story.
Oh, son of a...
And then I carried Artie to the DeLorean and came back to get you.
Fascinating.
So we can go home now, right?
Not yet. We still have this loose end to tie up.
No, don't tie me up again. He's coming around.
So please be careful. You won't be safe in Hill Valley as long as Kit Tannen remains at large.
Don't worry, I'm going far away from Hill Valley, and I'm never coming back.
No! He's got to hook up with Grandma.
What's her name?
It's Sylvia.
You know a woman named Sylvia?
No.
Well, she knows you. We'll know you. It's vitally important that you two meet.
Oh, I get it. You want me to be part of some undercover sting operation.
No, possibly.
Yeah. Are you G-Man?
Something like that.
Sure, anything for Uncle Sam. I'll stay nearby and wait for this Sylvia. But in the meantime, I'll lay low.
Good man.
When can I expect to see you again?
That was a close call.
You think he'll be okay?
You're not fading out, are you? Besides, Arthur will be completely out of danger come August 25th.
August 25th?
That's the date Kit Tannen is finally put behind bars. How's that picture of your dad?
Still there.
Good. Let's get out of here before we accidentally elect.
That will be in 1986 again. Eventually.
Well, everything looks okay.
Are you sure?
See, McFly residence. So, want to come in? Maybe hang out a while? I want my dad to see for himself that you're still around.
I'd love to, Marty, but...
You've got to go. I understand, Doc. You've got a life to lead, kids to raise and all that.
No, I've got to go to the bank and stop that estate sale you told me about.
Oh.
You go find your pop. I'll be back within the hour.
See you soon, Doc.
The other thing about these, they're very long episodes, and you can't skip around. You can't speed up the dialogue.
Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Please, not now. Tomorrow. Give me another day.
Row.
It's Marty, Dad. Open up.
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
I've got a bad feeling about this. You just saw me last night, Dad. Don't you remember? Doc's estate sale, the DeLorean.
This is a trick. Go away.
Leave us alone! Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom, it's Marty, Mom. Open up.
It sounds like Marty, but it must be a trick.
Mom!
Go away. Shame on you.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
When I was 8 years old, I set fire to the living room rug.
That's right.
Oh, my lord. What are you waiting for, George? Let him in.
Stupid locks. Marty!
Oh my God, Dad. What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Row.
Biff.
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff, whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. What were they?
Yeah, like you don't know Cliff and Riff.
What do you think we should do with him, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here. Where do these other Tannins come from?
From a mommy Tannen and a daddy Tannen.
It's called the birds and the bugs, butthead.
Dodge.
I got a question. When did I get run out of town?
2 years ago. Don't you remember? We made a deal that we'd go easier on your old man if you left.
But now you're back, so the kid gloves can come off.
I want to jump.
Hey!
And another thing. Why are you guys so pissed at me?
You don't remember? You've really lost it, McFly.
Think back. The thing with the manure truck?
Which one?
Dodge left.
Tell me. How long have you been coming down on my dad like this?
Ever since that school dance, when Georgie laid Biff out in the parking lot.
Shut up, it's not funny.
Someone messes with the Tannen family, the Tannen family never lets him forget about it.
Jump.
Here's what I still don't understand. Why can't you pick on somebody else?
We do. We pick on lots of guys.
It's kind of our thing.
And dodge left.
Bev! So now the Tannins are some kind of minor league mafia?
Hey, watch who you're calling minor league.
The Tannen gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe me?
What road?
Bev, no!
Bang! Check it out.
It's your family from mine. In gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento Mob.
The 3rd most dangerous crime family in California.
Duck.
Piece of cake.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh?
Uh-oh. It's the kid.
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
Doc! Marty, get in!
Stainless
This
steel.
timeline's been compromised.
It's a DeLorean.
No kidding!
Somehow, something we did in 1931
There's
allowed
actually
Kid
somebody
Tannen
that
to
had a
escape his fate
DeLorean that
with
went to one of the
justice.
colleges I went
As
to.
a consequence, the Tannins have
Sweet.
been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Of course, that wasn't in the 80s, mind you. That was in the 2000s.
Ah, jeez,
Not
they
that
robbed the
old.
arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannins.
Not an option, Doc. Punch it.
Achievement.
Okay, Doc. Let's run through this again.
Sometime tonight, Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole, a singer named Trixie Trotter.
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. You need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go. Is the mustache really necessary?
It's essential.
yeah.
You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
Are you sure you can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript.
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
Oh. To talk to Edna. Doesn't matter what I talk to Edna
Pardon
about,
me, sir.
apparently.
From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's speakeasy. Am I right?
Yeah. Can't you tell me the way?
Down. Straight down. The last stop before the inferno. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care.
Okay.
What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Sonny.
Sonny? Mr. Crockett, what are you doing in that getup?
I'm going undercover.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. All right. Now where's that speakeasy?
Not yet. Let's go to the gazebo.
Sonny, you're just in time.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes. That argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but it'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this! When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing. I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
So now, again, there we go, flophouse door. Movement mechanisms aren't very good in this game either. Mechanics.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Well, where's the DeLorean?
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
About the
Hey,
speakeasy
who did
arsonist.
burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
Why 1931?
I never did get a straight answer about why you came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
Run through this for
Can you
me.
explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kid Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its fail-safe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kid Tannen. But Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes. So you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kit Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannins were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Uh-huh. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused. Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never have the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Save Einstein.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Just keep your head low, Doc. I'll be back soon.
I'll keep an eye out for your grandfather.
I want to go to the square and talk to Edna. Again, if it wasn't for this achievement guide, there's no way I'd know what to do. Walk around aimlessly for hours and hours and hours.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
I've got a story for you.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown!
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public
You know
safety.
what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile
You mock
notions.
me, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Heine, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Well, let's go to the soup kitchen. Marty doesn't have a pimpin' strut by any means.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
So, he's going to ask me a series of questions also. Fortunately, I know what the questions and the answers are.
Who told you to come here?
Who did? Hieronymus Bosch.
Hieronymus Bosch?
What will you do when I send you away?
Wait till Wednesday. What?
Wait till Wednesday?
Where do you live?
Livermore. Oh, Inglewood.
Livermore.
Welcome to El Kid, sir.
I smell an achievement. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Am I right?
Oh, am I right? Am I
So
right?
let's have a big El Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
Do I need to watch her? Listen.
Say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
Independent, I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Move towards Zane. Interact with the character. Church.
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
My name's, Sonny Crockett.
It won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care.
I don't want to talk to you.
I'm just your average 1931 kid, you know, hanging out in speakeasies and soaking in the scene.
Average kids don't dress that way. Come on, what's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Her.
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
Louis the Louse. Squashed in his prime. Bucktooth Langley. Bit off more than he could chew. Chuckles Lenart. He didn't get the last laugh.
Should get an achievement. Alright. Easy, easy. Now, I want to interact with Zane. Oops.
Hey, bartender.
What'll it be?
About those caricatures.
So about this, portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the wall of honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
They're the guys the kids killed?
Well, of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
Thanks for the talk.
Next time, order a drink. This ain't no library, you know.
So, I want to find a picture of McFly. How do I do that? Select photo of George McFly. Maybe I'll do that. Alright. Quit. Use the photo on Zane. Again, how would I ever know to do this? I can get back down. No.
Wait, you ain't leaving till I get the dope on you. You really with the Valenti gang?
You think you could draw a picture of this guy?
Sure. Hey, that looks like that Artie McFly think.
I never noticed that before. Hey, can you give him a hat like Artie wears? Should I come back for it?
Suit yourself.
X then B. Towards the officer. Interact with the
Hey, I know you. You're...
Parker. Us for Danny Parker. Hill Valley PD. Have we met? You look familiar.
Nah.
Well, stranger, sit down and have a drink on me.
I hear you've been having troubles.
Troubles? Buddy, nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Want to talk about them?
Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Listen, it all started when this car...
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun?
Whoopee!
Yeah, now about those troubles.
I don't want to wallow in misery. I came here to get happy. Hallelujah!
In the winter, in the summer, don't we have fun? Times are
See you later,
rolling,
Danny.
getting
I'll be
older,
here.
still
I'm
we
supposed to get
have
this
fun.
guy to arrest Kid Cannon tonight?
The rich get rich and the poor get children. In the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun?
Select I don't care.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy.
I'll have to wait for Trixie to quit singing.
I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care, I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care. What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and psychiatrist too. They tell me that there's not a thing I can do. There's no consoling and there's no controlling this rage. I'm overflowing with rage. Daytime, nighttime, anytime at all, I'm hotter than a radiator gauge. Summertime, wintertime, spring or fall, it's rage. That's got me steaming. Volcanoes blow the tops and tidal waves crest.
I have to wait for Trixie to quit singing
Worse than
again.
the rest. There's something that I've got to get off my chest. It's rage. I'm overflowing with rage. I'm like a villain on a stage. You're a lion in a cage full of rage. I'm overflowing with rage.
Now we want a sad song.
Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue. All your fears are foolish fancy, maybe. You know, dear,
Danny.
I'm in love
You.
with you.
So about those troubles.
It all started on June 14th. I was chasing down one of Tannen's boys when this car, straight out of Buck Rogers, popped up out of nowhere and ran my car off the road.
I just
No.
have this camera that does
Then later,
autofocus.
I lost track of a witness. The poor schlub hasn't been heard from since.
That wasn't your fault.
And then, to top it off, I somehow managed to lose custody of an 80-year-old arsonist. And not one, but two of those godforsaken space cars showed up and whisked him away.
That's unbelievable.
That's what the chief said. Demoted me on the spot. My family sent me to a psychiatrist because they thought I was seeing things. And worst of all, my gal Betty left me because she thinks I'm a bad provider and a head case.
Betty, as in Jennifer's grandma Betty?
What?
Listen, Danny, it's really important that you get back together with Betty.
Ah, that ship sailed. What the heck with her? I got a little secret that'll set me up with women twice as classy as Betty will ever be.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
Hold on. Now we go back over. Interact with some sheet music and get a secret song, because without it, apparently, he won't spill the beans.
Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Shh. Whisper in my ear, let me read you soft and clear. Don't make it fortissimo.
Danny.
You.
Make it pianissimo.
How about that
You got a secret? What is it?
Oh, yeah. My secret. Well, you're my pal, so I can tell you, but don't let it get out. I've been working for Tannen for over a month now.
What?
It's true. All I gotta do is look the other way while evidence is getting destroyed or a truck full of gin is coming across the county line, and Tannen makes sure an extra bunch of bills makes their way into my pay envelope. Great deal, huh?
No, not a great deal.
What's the problem? People need to drink, right? As long as no one's getting hurt, why shouldn't Daniel J. Parker make a few bucks on the action?
But people are getting hurt. Kid's a killer.
Ah, that's just rumors and circumnavigational evidence. Although, that wall of fame is pretty spooky. Oh, God. I've made a horrible mistake. I thought if I could get my hands on some money, that Betty'd take me back. But when she finds out what I'd done, she'll never even talk to me again. What have I done?
Come on, Danny, pull yourself together. It's not so bad.
Not so bad. I'm a corrupt cop who's lost his only chance at true love. How's that not so bad?
Hang in there, Danny.
Exit.
Oh, God.
Let's go make Danny feel a little better. Happy song for Danny. Oh, yeah, another achievement. So, about an hour, we've unlocked about 80 gamer points, whatever they're called, for the achievements, and about another 30 minutes to 45 minutes in this episode, but I'm not going to string you guys along that far, but thank you for joining me. Hopefully the next episodes will be a little more exciting with the Games with Gold. It's all dependent on what they release, of course. But thank you for sharing this on October 21st on Back to the Future Day. Or, I guess it's Back to the Past.